Apocalypse scenario. What if the Tangem app no longer works? Can I still access my cryptocurrencies? Hey, welcome to Crypto Owl. Today, I wanted to explain the big interesting topic that keeps coming up, namely, what happens if the Tangem app on the smartphone no longer works and I can't access my cryptocurrency? Because I might use Tangem with the app, but without using my keys. Maybe I once displayed my keys, but didn't write them down. Or I'm using the original Tangem version without keys, meaning without 24 words. What do I do then if the app no longer works? And Tangem has also reported on this and clearly explained that it doesn't really matter, if you can't find the Tangem app in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, because you will find it on GitHub. And that is essentially the explanation. They have an article here, and it is very old, from the 2023, and there they have already explained what actually happens if the wallet no longer works. There is a nice explanation in it. Feel free to read through it. I'll put the link in the video description for you. But here is essentially the big explanation of what happens. Namely, you need to download the APK. You simply go to Tangem GitHub, and then you will find various versions there. Once the toolkit, if you, for example, feel like creating a Tangem map, the SDK, but you will also find the Tangem app for Android or the Tangem app for iOS here, or the core wallet. You will find everything here. It is available here. So at the end of the day, you can still access Tangem. And now I would like to show you, and I have been planning to do this for a while, how does everything look with Tangem? So when I set everything up, how can I handle it? And above all, how does it all work? I would like to show you that again in this video. So no panic. Whether you use the ring, the Tangem card, whether you use it with 24 words or without 24 words, you can always access it because they provide an APK version on GitHub that you can download. You might know this from various games that are not available in the App Store. There is always an APK version or from other files. Of course, you have to be careful, so always make sure it's from Tangem itself. Verify a few followers, zugtang.com, and of course the support email. At the same time, they have two people here, and these two people have created some things here, or rather, opened here. There are also fake versions, so you really have to be careful. If you just enter Tangem APK, fake versions will also appear. But you can also see from the date the article came out yesterday, the post from Tangem came out yesterday, and yesterday, coincidentally, two brand new APK versions were uploaded on GitHub by people who apparently have nothing to do with Tangem. So be a bit careful, always go to the Tangem GitHub. Yes, and now let's dive in. And indeed, you know that I actually do a few other streams here now and a bit of something different. That's why let's dive into my new opening cam and then we'll take a look at Tangem and check it all out. You know, I always have a few products here for a few days. A few is good. For example, here's the Casper wallet. This is what it looks like, black foiled. Then I have the Nacho wallet here, which I currently still have. Then I also have the US wallet here, which was sent to me recently. The Bitcoin wallet, I'm trying to take it off, put it to the side so I can puzzle a bit about what it is. But the sticker's on really tight. The Bitcoin wallet, and I would like to open this with you because it's getting a bit colder outside now. And we're also getting colder again. The sun is going away a bit again. That's why we're doing a little opening of Tangem here. And we're opening the winter wallet because I want to improve my collection. That was the gift for the Tangem ambassadors, which came at the end of the year. This is what it looks like. Here it says Tangem Stealth Wallet. This is what it looks like. Stylish, a stylish packaging, I must say at this point. And my collection is now inside. As I said, I have a small collection. I'm a bit addicted to cards, and unfortunately, that's also the case with Tangem. And this is what my collection looks like now. There are really quite a few in there. You see, there are many cards, and most of them are in double and triple packs. So these are just the single versions. Let's do white and black, and then we have stealth for everyone who says, wow, I don't want anything written on it. There is this stealth packaging, or rather, stealth wallet. There's nothing written on it. There are two cards with nothing on them, and one card with black Tangem on it. Then there's the summer edition from last year. They can now be used in the variation or in the set, but I mean, they come exactly like this. Once in pastel and once in these a bit more colorful. And then we also have the Casper wallets. This is how they currently look for me. The black, turquoise, and the older one. These are my current Tangem sets, or rather, wallets here. Here you have to see, depending on where the light shines in. So they are nice collections, aren't they? And now think about what else I will pull here. Yes, I'm back to Pokemon again. But now let's open the Winter Wool together. And with these and all these cards, of course, there's also the ring. And to my shame, I still have the ring here in its original packaging. So it looks like the prototype that we all received as a gift back then. The prototype that one received as an ambassador. And here is the original. We also see when you hold them together, the original is a bit thicker. Can you see that? Maybe you can't see it. You can't see it very well. It is definitely a bit thicker than the promo version, or rather, the test version that we had back then. You can't quite see it, but it is a bit thicker. So you can recognize it by that as well. And the craftsmanship is, of course, much nicer. Inside here, it's a bit more gray and matte. Here, everything is polished and metallic. So a very beautiful ring. You can, of course, also order it. And now we're going because it's getting cold outside and we want to check out the winter wallet. Before that, let's take a look at the current Tangem wallets that you can still buy. Specifically, the green one, if you order it here, it's very important that you remember when you go to pay to enter the code CryptoYule, then you'll get an additional % discount. You can gladly take them with you. Instead of $96, take it for $91. Feel free to also choose from the current version, the regular black one, which will always be available. Then there's the Stealth, as just shown. Then there are the new summer editions. I've already ordered one of them. I think it's this one here. Then the Bitcoin wallet, which I still have here. Then the US wallet, which I also have here still packaged. Then the winter edition, which we will open shortly. And also some weird sushi noodle cat whatever version. I don't have that one, and I'm not interested in it either. Meanwhile, there are also cards for those interested, or you can say, I'll order the ring directly here. Feel free to take a look here. You'll notice the 10% discount, of course. Select a larger size beforehand, of course. 10% discount. They are entered here, down there with the promo code CryptoElla. They really make a difference here, from 160 to 144. So it's worth it. With the code Crypto, you can save something here. Now let's go in and open the whole thing. And afterwards, we'll also go into the app. What does it look like? Just quickly showed how to do it properly, took a quick look, and then gently run your fingernail along here. Then it opens up wonderfully. Since I already have so many cards, I know this simple trick. And now let's take a look at these great cards. They've been shaken around a bit here, but they're perfect for taking out. Of course, there are still these strange slips of paper inside, which make the last card stick a bit. This is what they look like. The winter edition. Very chic, I must say. In very stylish colors. Which one do you like the best? Comment in the chat. Blue, purple, turquoise, that's what I would say. Or what do you think? Top one blue and middle one purple, bottom one light blue. You can see it however you like, and you can set these up relatively simply, and that's what we're going to do now. And now we open the Tangem and choose one of these three cards because I want to show you something. I'll take the prettiest one, or the one I find prettiest. In this case, it's this light one here. Then we go to open card, or rather, scan card. Briefly place it behind. The problem is, due to my case, NFC isn't always that easy. That's what we'll manage it here. There we have it already, and it's already being created. It directly shows or remembers this code here at the back. For example, in this case, it's the card. Then we have also recognized the card here with an image, and then we can simply create a Tangem wallet here. It's very important to create a wallet here with the Tangem symbol. This is the one without the seed function. That means you don't see the seed. Another option, then you can import a wallet here. Let's just do it for fun and enter something. It should show gold or something else. Here we choose gossip. Then we choose ho for hold or something like that. For hotel, we choose foo for, I don't know, future and so on. If you enter something yourself here and then press the spacebar, you will see that it will all be red because the word doesn't work. So just enter 2 letters here. I don't know, you know your words. And then you have, for example, this here. Then we go back and choose the other option, which is simply generating a seed. Then you will see your 12 words directly here. Or if you say, no, 12 is too few for me, I would prefer 24. You go up here and then you have 24. Then you always need the 2nd, 7th, and 11th word. Because when I proceed, it wants the 2nd, 7th, and 11th word. But you should anyway, these 12 or rather 24 words, depending on which option you choose, definitely write them down so that you have them safe and secure. Once we have entered these, we then scan our card. It also always indicates which card you should use. So you can check again, which one was it with the NR here at the back. The NR here, and then I compare on the card. We have my lovely problem with the NFC again. It always takes a bit, but as I said, I have a thick case on purpose. Expensive phone, expensive case, you want to protect it. Once we have scanned it, you will see here directly no backup. This is my Tangem, you can see it here. And this one has no backup. That's why we need to add a card as a backup. At least 2, that's very important. You must always add 2, ideally 3 to be secure. That's why he offers these sets of 3 as special sets. Or if you say, no, I only want normal sets with 2 cards, it's cheaper for me, then you will only get the normal cards. Now comes the special part, and that's why I did it this way. We can now go here and simply choose one of these. That means we are not dependent on just taking this set of 3 because I say, no, you know what, I actually only like this one. It's really nice to me, but I also want to add this one because it's such a nice blue, and I would like to add it as well. Then that works too, and you can see the color directly. It has been recognized. And let's take another one. Let's add the turquoise Casper because I find it nice too. Let's go in this direction. Blue-green in this case. And then the whole thing is connected here. You can already see that this one is included, even with the white border here. That means we have now created this set from a winter card because we simply said we wanted to make different sets. Then we complete the backup and need to create an access code. We are doing 1, 2, 3, 4 here now. It doesn't matter. I'll reset them anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to scan these as well. We start with the main card, which we need to scan for 15 seconds. A little tip from me, just leave it there, do nothing. The whole thing works by itself. After the first one, of course the second one as well, you can then simply place it here again and wait. The same goes for the third card, no question. And we can see here it is displayed completely as it is. Once we have that, we land directly in this menu and can add all the tokens available here. If we just say, for example, one of the last ones, or we simply go here, for example, I don't even know, what is there here? We just go ahead and do Python for whatever reason on Solana. We go ahead and do IOTA. For whatever reason, it only works via the Binance Smart Chain in this case. Then we go ahead and do, I don't know, what else is there? Bonko. Why is it available on so many blockchains nowadays? Then we continue, scan a card here. It doesn't matter which one in this case. Then we enter the access code. We know 1204 and 30. You are familiar with it by now. Then scan again. Unfortunately, that's always the downside with scanning, but that's how the whole thing works. That's how you stay secure, because you can only get in here with the card scan. Then we are successful. Onto my wallet. As I said, these are now our 3 cards with which we can access this wallet. Then we have the different cryptocurrencies. For example, Bitcoin. We can easily receive these by displaying the wallet here. Then here we have Affirm, where the whole thing also works. Just don't send anything there now because you've seen the QR code. There are crazy people who might want to have some fun. Here, these cards are completely reset, so they are set back to 0. So here you can receive everything again. And up here, you can see the details of the cards, the device settings. If you want to reset it again, that's no problem. Then you can remove the cards. You can connect the wallet here by scanning the QR code with the camera to say, for example, I'm connecting with a certain exchange or a DEX. If I want to trade there, then I can of course also easily swap here. The swap function is also available here. As we can see, you get everything explained again on how it all works. And you can, for example, exchange your Bitcoin for a few Ether if you had them here. Everything is calculated, you have a small fee, and you also get the best displayed price here. So you can swap here, receive to hold, you can swap here, but you can also easily buy here if you're up for it, for example. For $300, which you then need to convert to euros, and then you can easily, for example, buy Bitcoin through your Tangem. So you see, it's an all-in-one app, and then of course, send if we have some, or sell, for example. Then into USDT, then we can send the USDT. If you then, for example, have stablecoins like USD, always pay attention to which blockchain. The nice thing is you get the blockchain displayed among each other here, for example. If you have USD in Ethereum, then you have it listed. If you have it on Solana, you have it below. So you see, the whole thing is very cool. You like the Tangem app, rate the whole thing, and then you're on the go and can receive and hold your tokens here. If you want to organize the whole thing a bit more, you can even create groups, pack them into different groups, or you can easily add new tokens here, for example. We also want to add K now. We also have a K card. Then we simply go here to add Casper to the portfolio, continue adding it on the Casper main blockchain, quickly scan the card again. We take the golden middle in this case, scan the whole thing again with the access code. You see, it's all very secure, but this way you are simply safe with the cards on the go, and we already have Casper listed here. When I enter CAS, as you have seen, the KC tokens also appear. So there is a lot listed here. It's a huge selection of tokens available here. I hope you enjoyed the video a little bit, showing once again how easy Tanga is. With the code crypto, you can save, and as I said at the very beginning of the video, if the app is ever unavailable, you either have your 24 or 12 words that you can enter elsewhere, whether with other hardware wallet manufacturers or with browser extensions like MetaMask and others that are available. So there are various possibilities, but you always have to be careful to ensure it's the original one, so you don't enter something incorrect. Nowadays, There are also many exchanges like OKX or Binance that even offer their own wallets, as well as Coinbase, and you can enter your 24 or 12 words there. But if you say, I use Tangem without this security because I don't feel like dealing with these 12 and 24 words, or maybe I don't feel capable of storing these words securely, no problem. Then you can simply download the APK version if Tangem is no longer available in the Google Play Store or in the Apple App Store. So the whole thing is relatively secure on the go. I know the biggest criticism of Tangem is that you can't see the transactions, but the big issue here is personal responsibility. You always have to check where you are connecting with Wallet Connect or where you are sending money. Always make sure where it is going, what kind of address it is, whether it is the correct DEX like Uniswap and so on. If it is the correct address, if you have the right link, then maybe also save these links as favorites once you have used these sites. Don't always search on Google, because it can happen that scams sometimes push themselves to the top on Google. So take personal responsibility with Tangem, but also ensure your own security easily in your pocket. Feel free to check it all out. For further questions, of course, just use the comment function. In this sense, I say thank you for watching and see you in the next video.